stress, worry, anxiety, are any of these a problem for you? Hey, this is Erick Känd, professional hypnotist. Let's talk about hypnosis for anxiety issues. At some point, 1 in 4 adults will experience anxiety to the point that it interferes with their ability to function normally. Anxiety interferes with your sleep, your decisions, and your relationships. What is anxiety? Why do we even experience it anyway? From a scientific perspective, the emotion of anxiety is known as a fight, flight, or freeze response. It's a physiological reaction that occurs in response to perceived danger. Cavemen had to worry about being chased by tigers and other predators. They needed that fight or flight response for their survival. The function of anxiety is to alert you to potential threats, both real and imagined. In our modern lives, we rarely have situations that are truly a matter of life or death. However, it's still possible to develop a habituated pattern of anxiety in response to various triggers or situations, even when there's no true physical danger. From an evolutionary standpoint, anxiety is only supposed to pop up as an occasional survival response. It's certainly not supposed to be a consistent part of your everyday life. So how do people pick up that anxiety habit? The habituated pattern of feeling anxious develops over time based on your own personal life experiences. Just understand, you weren't born with that anxiety. It is a learned response. At some point, or several points of your life, your brain unconsciously decided to create neural connections that would automatically respond to various triggers with a fight or flight response. Now, the good news is those anxiety triggers can be rewired into something positive. We now know that the human nervous system is totally capable of making rapid and permanent changes. And with the right tools, these changes can be dramatic and transformations can happen very quickly. Let me explain. I'm not a therapist. I'm a consulting hypnotist. In my office, anxiety is simply a habit, and I show people how to stop unwanted habits and behaviors. Anxiety is simply a habituated pattern that has become persistent, unconscious, and automatic. Anything done with repetition, felt with repetition, or even thought with repetition creates a habituated pattern in the brain. This is a process known as neuroplasticity. This is science. When something is experienced with enough consistency and repetition, it gets automated. And once it's automated, it's no longer a conscious decision. It just happens on its own automatically at an unconscious level. The habituated pattern of anxiety literally hijacks your nervous system. And some people only feel anxious in response to certain triggers, and some people feel anxious so much of the time that it becomes their default position. Either way, it's still simply a habituated pattern. Yes, it's a habit. I'm going to show you how to strategically break up unwanted habits in the brain. And the way that we break up a habit at the neurological level is by interrupting that pattern and then redirecting the brain towards something else more desirable. When you and I work together on this, we'll be working on a couple of different levels. Level 1 is stop it. The first level is you're going to be able to stop it. Stress, anxiety, worry, panic, anger, feeling overwhelmed, all show you a variety of techniques that will put a full stop to those emotions using self-directed neuroplasticity techniques. My first goal is to help you get relief within minutes of our first interaction working together, whether it's live in my office or working together in an online video session. I'm going to load you up with techniques designed to stop anxiety in its tracks. And these techniques I'm going to teach you can be used anytime, anywhere. Other people won't even know you're using these techniques. And the cool thing is, every time you interrupt that emotional pattern, you're actually starting to change your brain by creating new neural pathways. Imagine you're going down that well-traveled road of anxiety, and I'm going to show you how to put up a roadblock. And it's going to force your brain to detour around the anxiety and give you a different experience. And when your brain detours, it connects to different neural networks, and it creates new neural connections that have nothing to do with anxiety. So in the first level of our work, I'm going to empower you with these awesome ways to break out of those emotional states of stress, anxiety, and overwhelm. I want you to feel totally assured that you can stop those negative feelings anytime you choose. And I'm going to show you how to interrupt those habituated patterns and feel the absolute relief that comes with that. The next level of the Hypnosis for Anxiety program is to neutralize the anxiety triggers. We're going to uncover the specific triggers that have been unconsciously leading you into those anxious feelings, and we're going to start neutralizing them. And each time you neutralize a trigger, you're promoting more new neural connections in the brain. Not only do we stop the anxiety, we also rehearse and condition the dynamic, new, positive feelings that will be in its place. And rehearsing how you want to feel in hypnosis is another form of neuroplasticity. You'll practice the good feeling emotional states until they become your new automatic response. Through hypnotic conditioning, we paste these new good feeling emotions into those neural networks where you previously had that anxiety response. And after we process just a few of those different anxiety triggers, your brain will begin to do something life-changing. It starts to generalize the positive changes into other neural networks automatically across the brain. Even though you'll have a variety of great techniques to stop anxiety anytime, the hypnotic conditioning process makes it so you rarely have to use them. And that's how we're going to work together. And we're going to make sure that every part of you that needs attention is going to get it. Here's the next step. Now that you have an understanding of the strategy behind the Hypnosis for Anxiety program, here's the question. Would you like to work with me personally and experience this for yourself? I conduct sessions live and in person in my office in St. Petersburg, Florida. And I also do online hypnosis sessions, video hypnosis sessions with clients anywhere in the world. If you'd like to learn more, the next step is to go to my online calendar and schedule your free hypnosis session strategy call. This is a 20-minute discovery session where we'll discuss your goals, we'll get your questions answered, and find out if it's a good fit for us to work together. So you can stop overthinking the problem. Everything starts with you taking this next step right now. I've posted the link to access my online calendar below. You can go online anytime, 24 hours a day, and schedule your free consultation with me personally. Go ahead and do that right now. And I look forward to talking with you very soon.